Hey team, we are here for quads and glutes. You can get by with doing this entire workout with dumbbells only. I will also suggest a shallow bench. We do have hip thrusts, like cast hip thrusts. So if you're taking this workout to the gym with you, however you like to set up at the gym, Smith machine or shallow bench, with a barbell, dumbbell, heavy dumbbell, whatever the case may be. I'll be using a 50-pound dumbbell today. I've also got my 30s, 20s, 15s. So I definitely will be using this one heavy dumbbell for skinny elevated goblet squats, as well as heavy sumo squats coming in at the very end. Um, Lighter options or kind of like mid-level options will be great for our second superset, which is curtsey lunges, followed up with weighted clamshells. And then we are going to finish with heavy sumo squats. Very simple profile today. So what is that? A total of 5 exercises. Okay. So if we really want to master fewer exercises, really focus on quality reps, focus on training till failure, this is the workout to do that. So superset number 1 is going to be 4 rounds. Everything else is 3 rounds. We've got, as I said, our skinny elevated goblet squats, focusing on the quads. Focusing on the quads and the glutes, okay? Because the glutes kind of are the driver in getting yourself upright as you press through those heels. Your core is going to be engaged. You've got to force that core to stay nice and tight all throughout in that goblet position, which is why it's not likely you'll go super heavy. I mean, I do want to progress to my 50 or keep my 50 all throughout the 4 rounds, working within that 8 to 10 rep range. We're going to go from there to cast hip thrust to failure every single round. Okay, so I don't care if you're failing at 3 reps. I don't care if you're giving yourself like an opportunity to hit a 1 rep max for one of your rounds. It does not matter. Okay, I want you training to failure however many reps that looks like. I mean, obviously if you're stretching more than 30, change your weight, please. You don't want to be here all day, but you understand the point, right? So let me go ahead and get my music going and we're going to get it going. Superset number 1. I did go ahead and I warmed up, did my dynamic stretching. We did some hip openers. I did inchworms. I'll just go ahead and get some inchworms in right before the first couple reps of this first superset. I did my 5 minutes of cardio, stretched it out, especially the hips. Hips are tight. I'm not gonna lie. My hips are very tight, so if your hips are also tight, please do not skip your hip opening exercises. Your windshield wipers, over the logs. One thing I do love are these hip openers specifically. Drop that back knee down, reach it up nice and tall. Oh my gosh, like this is this dynamic stretch right here. I'm just gonna keep going. 2 more. I'm gonna change up the side, go 1 more inchworm, and then we'll get right to it. Never want to go into a workout cold. Please avoid that. Please, please, please. I'd argue that once you are over 35 years old, your cool down should be mandatory as well. I mean, there, I said it. You might not like to hear that, but hey, you can wake up sore. That's fine. Wake up sore. You don't want to wake up feeling like totally debilitated. And if that's the case, check on your consistency in your workouts. If you've been consistent with 3 to 5 strength sessions a week for many, many weeks, many, many months, you're really focused on that progressive overload, but your soreness is out of control. I want you to look at how many days are we doing cardio, So are we really letting those muscles recover? Let's think about proactively mixing in some deload weeks if you're not recovering well. And how well are you warming up and cooling down? Okay, so those three things, that's going to help you manage that soreness a little bit better if you feel like it's getting slightly out of control. I already feel my core strength kicking in. Here we go. Superset number 1 underway. Now I want you to focus on that tempo. Good, halfway there. Totally normal for reps to slow down at the end of your set as you're fatiguing, okay? That should happen. Bringing in my bench. Now, in truth be told, I could use my regular bench, regular height. I totally could do that, but I don't love that position that much, especially with a barbell. This allows me a little bit more resistance. So I'm going into this first set with 0 expectations. I'm not focused on specific reps. I'm gonna allow my body only to tell me when it's time to quit. And I'm gonna listen to that. Remember, cast, hip thrust, you're basically taking that half rep at the top half, okay? All right, I mean, all I did there was counted reps. That's it. That's it. Did not get in my head. I did not say, oh no, this really hurts, it's time to quit. No. I expected the discomfort. It showed up. I worked with it instead of avoiding it. Superset number 2 of 4. make sure in this position, we're keeping that chin nice and tucked to the chest. We're not booty popping, so we're not letting the upper back stay relaxed up here while simply just doing this. No, we operate in a straight line. Boom, 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 boom. All right? Bite your shirt if you are struggling with that cue. Don't look at what you did the first set. Stop worrying about set number 3 or 4. Go until you can't go anymore. Gonna rest. Now, to be very efficient in your working sets and in your recovery, feel free to set a timer. Especially if you're at the gym, you're easily distracted. People coming up and talking. Set your timer, look down, don't make eye contact. Always pretend your music's on or too loud, even if it's not. Focus on what you're doing, your reps, your movement quality, your recovery in between. Then when you're cooling down, walking, stretching, that's when you can hang out. That's when I like to hang out and talk. 20 more seconds for me in my recovery. So I'm gonna pick up this weight in 5, get it going, and I'm really gonna focus on my tempo, time under tension. Set number 3. Hardest set of every workout ever. Doesn't matter what it is. Round 3. Doesn't matter if your failure point is the same, less, more, different. It does not matter. more set. Yeah, I got a feeling I'm gonna be crawling upstairs after this. That's okay. I mean, that's the point, right? That is the whole point. Don't be afraid to recover for a full minute and a half, 2 minutes. I can guarantee one of the harshest realities of switching from HIIT style training or cardio training to strength training with a focus on progressive overload is sitting and recovering in between supersets. Not doing jumping jacks, not doing mountain climbers, not rushing into the next set, especially when you're going to failure. You're trying to lift the same exact intensity, volume, etc. Here we go, last round, best round. Set number 4. Now the goal is allowing yourself to get curious enough without judgment on how your failure changed or how consistent you were across 4 rounds. Here we go, let's get clipped in, quick, ready to go. Last set, best set. Oh my gosh. Whatever expectations you thought you had for yourself with that drill, I hope you went and blew them out of the water. When you let your body work for you and remove whatever's going on up here, push it to the side, remove it for a minute, let your body just do the work. Your body's gonna do the work, okay? Stop letting whatever's going on up here limit your ability. We got 8 to 10 reps, both sides, and then we switch to our clamshells.
8 to 10 per side. Come on, let's work. Two more. One down, two to go. One down, two to go. Say one down, two to go. Obviously, reps per side. These two movements have to marry up. Have to. All right, we got one recovery here, one more set, and then our final move. One single AMRAP set of heavy sumo squats. It's one, okay? As many reps as possible, okay? It's a finisher. It's a short, very concise, to the point quad and glute workout with a very strong finisher, which you're in control of your own level of intensity there. Here we go. Final set of work for this superset. Finisher's coming. Here we go. hydrate, eat, stretch, move. Eat your protein, eat your carbs, stretch your body, move your body. Slay the rest of your day. See you next time.